So this is my semi-long-term review of my Fizik R3 road shoes. These ones have done about 10,000 kilometers in I think just over 3 years. I did have another pair, exactly the same as this, which I only had for a couple of months, and I got hit by a car, and they got trashed. One of the buckles here completely sheared off, but the lady who hit me, or insurance company paid for a new pair. So these are the replacement ones, and I must say now that I haven't treated these particularly well. I mean, if they get really mucky, I always give them a wipe down, but I never really give them a scrub, and you can probably see that there are some stains and bits of mud and crap in here, which probably could have been removed, and there are some scuffs, but from wear and tear they are, they're over 3 years old, and no matter how careful you are, they're gonna start to show some signs of being used. Now, I can't find out how much I actually paid for these. I can't see the email with the price on in my inbox. I think it was £160, and that was about 3 years ago. And this particular version is obviously not available now. But I thought if I do this review, I'll focus on mainly on the build quality and how well they've done. Even 3 years down the line, I'm still incredibly pleased with these shoes. They were a brilliant purchase. So I'll just go around to some of the features that are here. Just want to think of it as well. Although I don't really give them a clean, it's so much. I usually just wipe them over with a baby wipe to get most of the crap off, and then I give them a squirt every now and again of this stuff. This is about £4 off of Wiggle. Every few rides, a couple of squirts of that in there, and it just stops them smelling. Works absolutely brilliantly. No complaints at all. Never had any problem with my shoes smelling, even after they've got absolutely drenched on shit awful rides where the heavens have opened. Speaking of that, they have got quite a few holes in them, particularly down the side here. So water will come in. I mean, I usually wear overshoes if there's any chance of rain to prevent that happening. But there's holes on the front here. You've got all this here, this mesh stuff on the tongue, which is just going to let the water straight in, and then all down the side. Around the back, in the bottom, there are no holes, which I know is the latest thing for shoes to have is vents. For me, I think if you're only going to have one pair of decent shoes, they're very good. They're a pretty decent summer shoe. They've got enough holes in for your feet not to be swimming in sweat, and in the winter, again, they're pretty good. With overshoes, absolutely no problem at all. Right down to sort of, below zero. I tend not to go out if it's too much below zero. Mainly it's not so safe. A chance of ice. But there you go. I don't know if you can see on the bottom of here. It's pretty scuffed, but it's only surface scuffage. The actual carbon on the bottom of the sole is still perfect condition, and the toe is good. The leather is still in actually quite good condition, to be honest. For the little amount of care I've given them, I'm very pleased with that. The carbon sole is still as stiff as the day I got it, and the shape overall of these shoes is absolutely perfect. Hasn't changed one bit. I've got really quite high arches naturally, and I get plenty of support from these shoes. The support in here is really quite good. It seems to have fitted my feet absolutely perfectly. The clasp along here still works a treat. There are some scuffs along here. I've fallen off twice, I think, with these on, not paying attention. But they work absolutely perfectly. I can't complain. They're quick and easy to do. I've used these for a triathlon, and a duathlon. No problem. You can quickly get your foot in there and adjust that. Or if you're on the bike, all you need to do is press this in here, and no problem. Everything works absolutely perfectly, just as it did when I got them. So I know £160 is not a cheap pair of shoes. However, a single good pair of cycling shoes like that has lasted me 3 years. They're going to last me this summer, I hope, as well, before I replace them for something else, maybe next year. So they may not be cheap, but I think they are good value. And my next pair of shoes will almost certainly be a Fizik pair, possibly in the same line. They do mostly come now with BOA straps, which is with the little sort of knob thing with a wire in, which goes around your shoes, which I do like the look of. Again, that's me just being vain. I do like to, or at least think, I look alright when I'm on the bike. You look good, you feel good, you ride good, or some shit like that. So that's my 10,000 kilometer review of these. Highly recommend. If you can find a shop where you can try them on, even better. But if not, Wiggles, free returns. Buy yourself a couple of sizes, maybe in a couple of pairs. See what you like, and just send the ones you don't want back. If you've got any questions, just comment below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Cheers.